and brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for being with us on this very special Christmas Eve. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, they've been going through a bit of a rough stretch. They went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Gerald Henderson in his 6th season, Shaquille, and he's a well-rounded player.
You know, it's a lot to like about his game. He's a tough defender. He's athletic. He gets into the paint. He draws fouls. And for his position, Ernie, he's a pretty good rebounder.
And his dad played 13 years in the league, won 3 titles with the Celtics. Let's go courtside now. Kevin Harlan.
And now, introducing your Milwaukee Bucks. The big man, at 7'0", number 11, Brook Lopez. At the point, at 6'9", number 30, Kyle Anderson. At power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 22, Keith Palmer. The other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 40, DeMar DeRozan. Forward from Greece, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The Bucks look to take charge at the Bradley Center. We're going to bring it to you live from Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Bucks come into this one after the win against the Indiana Pacers. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. As they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And there's no question what the overriding factor was in that game, Clark. It was the big edge they had on the glass.
Well, the level of energy they had in the win, Steve, was what impressed me. I mean, it was lacking on the other side, and it really showed through the rebounding numbers.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. They've got Robinson. He's out there with Moncrief. And it's Harden in at the 2. And he gets it to go.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Anderson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Palmer. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
He hits both from the stripe. Milwaukee on D. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Well, whether it was a fluke or just plain overconfidence, somehow they got swept by this team in the season series a year ago.
Stolen by Anderson. It's DeRozan with the drive. Wasted no time on that one.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Now here's Vasquez. He's covered by Anderson. Vasquez passes to Harden. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Vasquez. Connects from three-point range. It hurts. I mean, you're trying to prove to the league you're the real thing, that you're big time. It's not too impressive losing to a basement team twice.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they are from the other conference, you're not used to seeing those guys, but that's no excuse. If you want to be feared in this league, you got to beat the bottom feeder.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the Rockets pick up 3. That's good.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Cleveland.
Well, there was a lack of discipline on their part in that game, guys. They committed a lot of silly fouls, and it hurt them.
It sure did. I mean, they just didn't seem to figure out how to defend without fouling, Steve. That was just almost hard to comprehend.
Now, here is Harden. He had 15 points last outing. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They trail by 1. Anderson outside to the left side wing. Here's Lopez. And another basket for Milwaukee. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Let's take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. 2nd in field goal percentage. 4th in lowest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
Now let's talk about the shooting for a second, Clark, because you look at that number. That's impressive. And that's a direct result of having a game plan every night, being well coached, disciplined, and really working hard and being unselfish in order to get good shots.
Rockets trail by 3. And here's Vasquez. The pass to Moncrief. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Anderson kicks to DeRozan. Anderson with the ball. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways. Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. He said the player he'll be watching closely in this matchup is Thomas Robinson. He added, you have to respect the energy he brings to the game. That'll be the challenge for our bigs, is matching that energy and physicality. Guys, Robinson a guy with a growing skill set, but it's still that athleticism and hustle that's really his calling card. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Antetokounmpo following the score by Houston. From 17 feet out, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
Here's Vasquez. In the corner, it's Robinson. And some nice passing there by Houston. From 10 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. Bucks leading by 5. Anderson dishes to Lopez. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. Lopez has got 6.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Now here is Moncrief. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And a huge rebounding night as well, really controlling the glass.
Outside DeRozan. Antetokounmpo passes to DeRozan. Back to Anderson. It's DeRozan top of the key. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Harden, no good.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
It's Anderson with the drive. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
So both teams changing it up here. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
He just is not happy with how his team is executed. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Rockets trail by 9. The dish to Moncrief. From the baseline. The Rockets with another miss.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Slater. Outside to Rosen. Rocket 6. Crashes in for a double-digit lead. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Now here's Henderson, averaging 9 points per contest. Harden gets the bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And so it's Milwaukee now. They have a 9-point lead. Antetokounmpo passes to Slater. And it's stolen by Moncrief. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Harden. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Houston making a switch here. Thornton's checked in. Harden hits them both. Milwaukee leading by 7. Nichols passes to Slater. He feeds it to Henson. Poked away, leaps for it, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession, and the Rockets making a change here. To the right side. Rocket 6. Here's Clemens. And again, the Bucks miss. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Sparks. Fades and shoots. The Rockets again can't hit.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And there's the feed to Henson. And there's the pass to Nichols. He dishes it to Plumlee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Plumlee's got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Passes it to Sparks. Now here's Thornton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Off the screen, and the jumper is on the mark.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Pass to Slater. Shot off the pick. That one goes. Count it.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now, here's Thornton, averaging 6 points per contest. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. That's good from 17 feet away.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
And there's the pass to Slater. The three. Rockets with the rebound. Sparks passes to Thornton. They set the pick. Down low. Off the screen. And he lays it up and in.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Nichols passes to Clemens. Here's Slater. And he's good on the three ball. He has 5. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Thornton. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by...
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for being with us on this very special Christmas Eve. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. How about the progress, Shaq, that Mike Conley has made in his career season last year?
Yeah, he used to be a very streaky player, Ernie. Now he strikes a great balance between looking for his shot and creating shots for his teammates. He also does a great job of protecting the rock. Very, very steady point guard at his position.
That was a very straight answer from you.
It wasn't mine. I'm looking at this paper that TK provided.
The Trailblazers play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. After this one game on the road, the Jazz will head back home to Utah. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses mount, and that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You're right, Clark. And, you know, they seem to be in such a terrible state of mind at this point. No confidence. It feels like the players may not be trusting the coaching staff, trusting each other. It's been very disjointed in terms of the style of play that we've seen from them lately.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Throwing out the wings, it's Exum and Hayward. Gobert is out there with Grant. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Free throw line jump shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. Grant's got the game going with his first points of the game for Utah. The Trailblazers on offense. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Carter Williams kicks to Hayward. There's the screen. Follow against Grant. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Exum. Money from the wing. Exum's got his first 2 points.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Ibaka sets the pick for Conley. Here's a Flalo. That's blocked. They recover it. A Flalo right side. Conley against Carter Williams. With the teardrop. That was good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Now here's Carter Williams. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. Out to the right wing. Here's Exum. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Conley dishes to a Flalo. Back to Conley. A Flalo with a screen on Carter Williams. And it's Conley penetrating.
That's his first personal foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
I'd send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Terry Stotts. DB?
Kevin, he told me he stressed to his players that what he wanted more than anything tonight was the extra pass. He said, we have a lot of guys on this roster that can be factors on offense. As long as we're keeping everyone involved, we can overwhelm teams with our scoring. Let's see if they can keep the rock moving and share the ball, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. As we might have guessed, their offensive strategy playing heavily into their approach here, guys.
Well, that's kind of their identity as a team. This is a club that likes to score, that likes to really move the ball and execute. And that's how they're able to win games.
But if that's their main focus, Steve, they need to get it going right away. If they don't get into a good rhythm early, then things could start to fall apart.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Hayward. Back to Carter Williams. This is to Exum. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Excellent D there from Aflalo. Conley, the pass to Ibaka. Conley with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Ellis with the screen for Conley. Ibaka outside. Now the pass to Conley. From 10 feet out, Utah with the rebound. Last time they met was in Utah.
Yeah, that last meeting, they won the game, and remember, it was a huge day for the bench. I mean, they got some key points from their reserves.
Now here's Carter Williams, looking for his first basket still in this one. The feed to Grant. Out to Hayward. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Batum dishes to Conley. Feeds it to Aflalo. 3-pointer. The second effort. Ellis uses the glass to finish the layup. Ellis has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Pass to Grant. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
On the wing, Batum. Carter Williams against Conley. Ibaka down low, averaging 12 points a game. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, There is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
Jazz trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Grant. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Conley kicks to Ellis. Back to Conley. Outside, Batum. A follow goes in. Here's Ellis. Gobert with the block. Now, here's Grant. It's stolen by Ibaka. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Batum. And that's now 6 points for Conley. Jazz trail by 4. Exum with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And with 3 steals, he also showed some grit and toughness at the defensive end.
Hayward passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. No good. That was with some nice D.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Conley gets the bucket. Jazz have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Carter Williams kicks to Grant. The dish to Hayward. Grant against Ellis. Grant, that's good.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
Conley against Carter Williams. Conley into the lane. Good. Conley's got 10.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Here's Carter Williams. Michael Conley making his last shot. And Hayward gets it to go. Now Conley. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Passes it to Ellis. Aflalo dishes to Conley. He feeds it to Ellis. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 6 points for Ellis.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Kicks to Hayward. They set the pick. Here's Grant. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Now here is Conley. 10 points for him. Portland with the ball. Ibaka, the pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Ellis. Conley with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Here's Ellis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Well, you got to like the free throw shooting from this club all season long. They're shooting 81%. Those are impressive numbers.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
A step-back shot here. Jefferson with the rebound.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ellis. To the right side. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Almost, but it rolls out.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Rice passes to Hale. Shot, high post. Rebounded by Ellis.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Screen by Jefferson. Off the pick. And he drops that one in.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Dishes to Rice. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's Crabbe. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Portland out in front, leading by 8. From Portland, we're back in a moment.